This time, our judges are visiting the shortlist from the north of Scotland. And they're starting with Thelma in Boat of Garten. She bought what were once 2 dilapidated steadings and worked with her son to convert them into her dream home with views over the Cairngorm National Park.
I bought the land probably 10 years ago, actually. My son's an architect, so he designed the house. It was finished in 2014. Properties very rarely come up here in the Cairngorm Park. I came up here and it was a beautiful sunny day in the summer. When I saw the view, I had to have it. Both of us wanted it to look as if it fits into the landscape. I wanted something modern, and I think it really works. It had to be a house that was comfortable for me, but also a house that is adaptable. I've got lots of friends, and lots of friends from down south that want to visit. So it had to be a house that was good for one person to live in, but also adaptable for a lot of people. It works, this house works. You never feel as if everybody's on top of everybody. There's always areas you can go, you know, and you just never feel enclosed. But for me on my own, it feels cosy.
This 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom home also has the added luxury of a snug and a study.
This is my favourite spot. Well, it's self-explanatory, I think, actually. It's the view, and it's just a quiet corner where I can really relax and put my feet up and enjoy the changing view. I walk for a good hour every morning, so it's always lovely to come in here, get the welly boots off, put the feet up, and just enjoy it. Enjoy the view, the calm.
The judges must now assess the home armed with only the basic facts about the property and its owner.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at it. You do get a great view of the old and the new from here, don't you? You can see it really clearly. They've taken a lot of care over that to do that in a way that doesn't look fake.
Yeah, yes, because it could get quite Disney, couldn't it?
It could. They could have tried to make the middle bit feel like the 2 old bits.
Yeah, exactly. They've done the
That
right
would have been a
thing,
disaster. The obvious diagram when you've got 2 heavy, solid stone buildings is to do a kind of light as a feather glass infill.
Yeah.
But they've actually complicated it up a bit to create intimacy and enclosure inside the connecting building.
I like that they've kind of chosen to put the window there because I think it's for a reason. Again, looking out here, same as this window, seems like to frame the sort of landscape, doesn't it? Love the mix of materials. I think it makes it.
You do get a group. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me. You'll get your turn. Everyone's a critic. Shall we go into the
Else, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
This is amazing. There's the
More of that
view.
view, yeah.
That is stunning, isn't it?
I can just see for so far. Even on a day like this, it's just never ending, is it?
I love the glass. I keep thinking that glass has evolved so much, hasn't it? And it used to be such a thin, delicate thing. You know, glass would break easily, and look at this stuff. I imagine you could probably walk on that.
So this is quite a place to stand and prepare food, isn't it?
Yeah. Seems as if this is a kind of open space for a party, perhaps. There's seats out and aga. It's quite a big space for one person, so it must be sort of an area where a lot happens.
I'm not usually a fan of the sort of exposed kitchen thing.
Right.
I'm not usually a fan of it.
You're entertaining, though, I think. It's nice to stand there and you can serve drinks and...
Yes, I mean, if you're the host, you want to be able to get everything ready for people and still be part of the action and not be in another room like a scullery maid. The storage continues into the dining space. The only thing that changes is the material of the work surface, and that shows you that you're in a different zone of the same room. I think that's a really beautiful subtlety. And also you've got this path that connects the 2 existing style buildings. That creates a kind of psychological division without being a wall, so that this does definitely feel almost like a room.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Does that help with your anxiety?
It does help me. It helps that pain in me about the...
I hope to soothe.
Thanks for that.
I think it's quite clever the way that the building is quite closed off. It doesn't really tell you much about what's going on. You don't know that you're going to get this vista until you're actually inside. You get rewarded by being invited in.
This must be the homeowner's favourite spot. Oh, this is good, actually.
You sort of struggle to know why you would leave.
Yeah, or just live here forever. Not go outside, get your groceries delivered.
Can you imagine someone just sits down there and says, "That's me"?
Yeah, it's very comfy.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's really nice. The furniture in here is so different from here. This seems very like old Scottish with the whiskies and the view, and then here is just so much lighter, pale soft furnishings, and the little cushions are lovely.
I know. Look at how tall this is. Because it looks like a two-storey cottage from the outside, so you think there's going to be a ceiling all the way across and then stairs going up.
Is there something up there? Oh yeah, I didn't even know.
It does look like there's a little
It's
mezzanine or something up there. Ooh. Are you going to let us come with you, are you?
Yeah. I guess so. Share the fun. This is not what I was expecting, actually. It feels so like cozy up here. It's really snug.
Well, I think it's interesting, isn't it? We've seen in the central space that that's clearly a very social space where lots of people can be. But this is a really
Bit of a
lovely little spot.
introverts hangout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or when you just don't want to talk to someone
Christmas,
anymore.
yeah.
I'm sick of you. I'm sick of talking to you. Listening to your opinions.
You say that with quite a lot of feeling there, Michael.
Getting into it.
Wow. That is quite a grand bedroom, isn't it?
Right. I like this minimal theme, actually. I think, the house seems very the right side of minimal. Isn't it? Comforting and homely, but not packed in. Yeah. It's not overbearing.
It does feel like that the palette is a little bit similar throughout the house, that this space could maybe feel a little bit darker since it's a nighttime space. Maybe
change the colour of the walls, couldn't you?
Yes.
You just paint them, I mean, it's not... Could be easy. Black, maybe.
And it's got another mezzanine, but with the stair cranked the other way round.
Yeah.
Believer that you can never have too many mezzanines.
That's a motto.
The home will now be marked out of 10 with functionality, distinctiveness and clever design in mind. One score will be held back until the judges have seen all 3 homes, when their combined scores will be revealed.
The building is quite closed down as you approach. It reveals itself gradually as you move through. And that theatre, I think that's very, very subtle and very clever. There's quite a limited palette of materials and colours. And I think when you've got effectively 3 different buildings, that they possibly could have slightly more distinct characters from each other. So I'm going to give this house an 8.
The spirit of this building, to me, is the fact that it took something that was actually fundamentally dead and exhumed it back into life, literally built it back up from nothing and created this. My score from this home is definitely a 9.
The home is neutral itself with the walls and floors, but is lifted up by these nice pastels and tartans. It's got the right amount of homeliness.
The next house to face the judges' scrutiny is an eco-home in Murray. After 15 years in New Zealand, Laurie and her late husband Bruce came back to Scotland to design and build a home in the spiritual community of Findhorn.
I think Bruce just had an intuition that something was going to happen, and he said, I think it's time to go home in 2013. That's when we came and bought the plot, and we came home in 2014, and he was diagnosed with cancer the next year and died last year. He built the house before he died. He moved in before he died. This house is really an accolade to Bruce. This is an eco house in that it's very high spec insulation. This room, during the winter, it hardly gets down below 20, even with just a low bit of background heat. I love the space, I love the light, I love the openness, I love being upstairs. I didn't think I was going to. We did discuss a lot the relative merits of living upstairs. And a couple of my friends said, oh, I wouldn't want to live upstairs. I love it.
This upside-down home was designed with the main living space upstairs with 1 master bedroom and a bathroom, whilst downstairs there is a studio and 2 guest rooms.
This is my favourite place in the house. I come here most mornings to meditate and be quiet. and just feel that sense of stillness and gratitude, and there's a lot to be grateful for in my life.
Look at this wonderful timber building. All I see is timber. You know, that's what's jumping out at me. Timber and very pastoral.
Doesn't quite look like it belongs in Scotland. Looks like it's just come out from the earth.
Yeah.
All natural materials.
The beautiful flowers and a little greenhouse porch.
This is not your normal front door, really, is it?
I know, look at this. We're living off the land.
Self-sufficiency, and beautiful tomatoes, beans. Ah, looks like it's a shoes-off house.
He's up here.
And do you have a front door like this in your house?
No, but I'm just distracted by your amazing socks. We've all got amazing socks on.
Ah, we fit right into Findhorn.
I love this.
Oh, do you know, I wasn't expecting this.
So much light in here. I'm really impressed at how much they've made use of the natural light.
It's a nice high space.
It's so serene, isn't it?
I still thought, though, that it would be more the same inside than outside. I thought it was going to come into a timber cabin. I must admit, I find it a bit odd to come into something that is actually sort of so normal.
Yeah.
When outside it's something else.
But it doesn't feel like super Scottish either. It's still quite a Scandinavian kind of feel. And then you've got a kind of Moroccan-y kind of tile splashback in the kitchen there.
The U shape is interesting. It's a good size. Everything you can do everything without moving too much.
That's right. You just need to stand on some kind of swiveling platform.
I do have my kitchen issues, of course, you know, but...
Are we going to go there again?
Yeah, I think we should. But I suppose I find it a little bit... I sort of look, you know, the width is really quite small. And I'm sort of slightly wondering whether, you know, there's too much being given over to the kitchen and it's sort of sacrificing that space.
It's nice and cosy to have the wood-burning stove near the dining area. You imagine this in the evening being a really, really cosy space.
Yeah. Like the way they've divided their space up in with this wall.
That you can see through.
Yeah. Oh.
Ah.
What is this? A ladder.
A ladder and a balcony.
It's very vertical.
I know.
Do you think it... Oh, shall
Go
I?
on, Michael, lead the way.
All right.
You found a favourite spot,
I found
Michael.
a favourite spot.
It's always a seat.
Oh, do you know... Right, I'm going to get super critical here. I'm staring at a mullion.
Oh dear. Just sit to one side of the sofa
Yeah, try.
instead of treating it like a giant armchair.
There you go.
We get a window pane each.
Yeah.
This looks like a portrait.
Okay.
Get someone to paint us right now, shouldn't we?
You know, if I knew I was going to be doing this, and if I knew, you know, this room is set out to have this couch here, that I'm going to sit and look at this view, you know, that window becomes very important. And it's a pretty standard window.
It's the idea for me of having this minuscule mezzanine. It's just really, really cute.
It's kind of made for one person, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just a little hideaway up here.
Going down the ladder is never quite as easy as going up. Let's see if I can push it. Not with socks on, I can't. No, it's like a room divider, doesn't it?
It's quite a mix of furniture, isn't there? It makes me wonder if it was maybe they're going with the eco thing and kind of upcycling, or, you know, buying what has already been made rather than mass-produced, you know, getting from family or...
It's quite a brave decision. I think in this case, a good decision to have the primary living space on the first floor.
Yeah.
So that you're maximising the light and the views. Some people would think it's a brave move, but actually it's a very pragmatic one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is this the bedroom?
Lots more blues.
Oh. Okay. It's a squint room.
Oh, that's a jaunty angle.
It's got like 7 sides.
It feels much more cottagey in here, doesn't it?
Yeah. Quite shut off.
This is my strange thing again about this sort of, you know, you get self-build.
Yeah.
You choose to make the building with a funny angle. And so you end up with this, which might actually be helpful, because you end up maybe with a wider space when you come in and a narrower space. So it makes the room a bit more quirky, I suppose.
There's a reason for it.
I love the bedside table made from a Singer sewing machine base and a slab of
Marble?
Is it marble? I think so, yeah.
I love seeing sheepskin on wood floors like this. It just reminds me of a log cabin.
Well, it's nice to get out of bed in the morning,
put your
isn't it?
feet
And
on
twinkle your
How does it
toes
feel?
in the...
That's good.
Let me try that.
Go on, Michael.
It's a very
that's-
foot-orientated house.
I'm warming to this house. That window, that's casting an interesting light, isn't it? It's different from that one.
So you found a window that you like?
Found a window in this
Thank
house
goodness
that
for
I like.
that. Well, that's nice as well because the view is just this conifer trees, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
a window
big-
to nature, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
The disposition of spaces is a little bit strange. I'm not quite sure where the heart of the house was really meant to be, so I don't know if I ever really entirely settled. I am going to give this home a 6.
I did like the tiles. I thought the tiles made it. I absolutely loved the floors and the fire. I thought it was quite a cosy space, but yeah, there was a bit of a thrown togetherness about it. I'm going to give this home a 7.
There's a sort of lack of cohesion in terms of the materials that have been used for the interiors. It's good that the living space is all on the upper level to maximise the light and the views.
The final contender in the north lies near the town of Tain in Rossshire. Lachi and Annie left London in the late 80s and embarked on the renovation of the 16th century Ballone Castle that he first discovered as a boy.
When I was 17, I went for a walk with a friend and we passed the castle. And I didn't think anything more of it. And then when Annie and I got married, we had this idea that we wanted to come back to the Highlands and set up a home. Come on, Rusty, come on.
We always talked about restoring a castle. And we had this idea that a medieval house actually works for modern living because a hall, which is a kind of central area, everything happens in this hall. Birthday parties, Christmas, the homework. And when the children were little, it was big enough to ride around on their bicycles. So actually, that's how people live in a modern way.
It was hands-on, you know, we were here every day and we lived in a little hut while the whole thing was going on. You know, we built a lime pit, we made our own lime, we sieved it, and that really was the material that built the castle.
This building was a scheduled monument. For example, Scarra Brae in Orkney is a scheduled monument, and you certainly wouldn't be allowed to live there. So it was incredibly difficult to persuade Historic Scotland to allow us to do it. And I managed to convince them, I think, that my needs weren't that different from medieval women's, and that the only thing was that I needed a dishwasher. It impresses people. It still impresses me, actually. And often there's a full moon over the sea, and it's just an incredibly beautiful place.
With a sprawling layout, the castle has 4 bathrooms and 7 bedrooms. Material sympathetic to its age, such as stone, limewash and cedar wood, have all been used in its restoration.
I think this has to be everybody's favourite spot. There's a race in the family to get here first, especially in the winter time.
Well, I don't think we are dressed right for this one. I think we're going to need more tartan, more kilts, because we're definitely going back in time, aren't we?
I feel like this is what people think when they think of Scottish buildings. They probably just all assume that we live in these.
Yeah.
It's looking a bit raw, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it hasn't been cleaned up and tarted up. And
That suits it, I'd say.
Yeah. Oh, I can smell the fire.
Oh, absolutely beautiful.
Is this a landing?
Well, it doesn't disappoint, does it?
No, not at all. You just immediately get hit by the age of this thing, don't you? Look at it. This is very real, isn't it?
So many treasures.
And we were wondering if there'd be any tartan. There's all the tartans.
I think it ticks all the castle boxes, isn't it?
When we saw it outside in the tiny windows, you know, but it's much lighter than I thought it would be.
What about that fireplace? That is absolutely amazing. Well, it's a favourite spot. So you can actually sit virtually inside the fireplace.
Oh, you can see why that's his favourite spot.
Is that warm enough for you?
Yeah, I get a nice toasty elbow. This is a sociable spot. You can see all the doors. You can see everybody in the room.
Well, it's clever what they've done, isn't it? They created this little room, you know, big
Yeah,
space, all these
set up.
things happening in the one room.
Yeah, it doesn't. It feels homely, which you wouldn't, as you say, a room this size, you wouldn't expect it to necessarily feel homely. And the acoustics are okay as well. It's not like a kind of echo. Come again?
I think it's interesting that they haven't put anything around the windows. I think it was me if I'd probably put, I don't know, some sort of treatment around the windows.
Oh, this is cosy.
Oh, this is lovely. This is exactly what I expected. It's ticking all my castle boxes, this house.
You have castle boxes to tick?
Criteria.
I can get boring about construction again.
Oh, really?
I know, sorry. If that were a flat ceiling, you'd need to truss it. Because it's a heavyweight stone ceiling, it needs to do that. So it's not just an aesthetic. Mm-hmm. You know, it's actually the thing that actually needs to be done.
I love these. This is so nice. Just all the little collected trinkets. Makes it feel a bit homely, doesn't it, in a castle?
I don't think I ever tire in castles of the little nooks and crannies. Do you know, it's this ability to create these little spaces.
This is making me feel really tiny. I couldn't wash up in this sink. I wonder what's underneath.
Oh, what is that?
Ah, it's a dishwasher. So it doesn't matter that I can't wash up in the sink. Oh, that's ingenious.
They were quite popular in the 16th century.
I hope it's an original one. Yeah.
This is a tight space.
What an incredible bathroom.
The house is amazing that there's certain bits they don't do anything with, and then there's other bits that they just go completely to town. 100%, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
so
what's
it's not-
missing?
Well, there's no
Basins
loo.
behind you.
That's a bathroom, but not a toilet.
Toilet.
Oh.
Ah. No,
What's that?
no, no. No, it's not lifting.
It's a good thing you're not in a hurry, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh
There
my
you go.
god, is that across from the shower?
It's right across from the shower, yeah. Lifestyle issue, maybe?
Done well with all the materials. I love the marble over here, and then the wood and the tiles. Comes together so well.
It is a complete room, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a contrast.
Yeah.
And downstairs, which is a bit slapdash in some ways.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, and this is a whole room by itself.
Very
It's just-
considered.
Yeah.
Ooh, look, the panelling's changed texture here.
Oh, smooth.
It's much smoother. I think it's cedar. A beautiful, beautiful room.
Oh, I do like this.
With a hidden door.
Hidden door.
Shall we?
Yeah, go on.
Can't resist
You
the hidden
first.
door.
Oh, what's going to be inside?
Oh.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Amazing. Wow.
unreal.
So this is actually quite a really light room, isn't it, compared to the other spaces that
Yeah.
we've been in the building. But it's certainly a way of creating a sense of enclosure and warmth in a big, drafty castle, isn't it? It's quite important at bedtime.
Again, no curtains.
Well, you don't, apart from there. So they obviously actually do use these. They're not just for decoration. Whenever you normally see curtains on a four-poster bed, they're just for decor,
yeah.
but these are definitely functional because they've gone to the effort of putting a contemporary track in, so it works really, really well.
I'm just really intrigued by the decisions they've taken. That, you know, they've just gone for it.
Yeah.
You know, they put a normal bed in here, it'd be fine, but they've just thrust this beast of a bed into essentially what's kind of quite a small room,
Yeah.
just because it has to be the aesthetic they want for this castle.
No curtains on the windows, right? But curtains
In the flower.
There you go.
Oh, that's magic.
Right, well, good night then.
See you in the morning.
Yeah, sweet dreams.
The people who live here have been able to express themselves fully. They've done it whilst respecting this ancient monument and whilst restoring the use of this ancient monument. I just think it's a really, really subtle balancing act that they've managed to pull off. This is not because it's a castle, it's because it's a really, really great home. But I'm going to give this home a 10.
I don't think it's my style, but I love what they've done. I think there's so much happening, and it doesn't seem like it would work, but it does. It just has something about it. All the textures have come in and they've kept the kind of the style of it. It has so much character. I'm going to give this home an 8.
I don't think you'd ever tire of the changing character of the light and the dark and the shades and the nooks and the crannies and the large spaces and the little spaces. Such a variety of spaces that you can kind of go to. I would very happily live in a castle, without question.
Now that the judges have visited all 3 homes, it's time to see how they measure up against each other. First, Kate is revealing the score she gave the converted steadings in Boat of Garten.
I absolutely loved that house. There was something about it. As soon as we walked in, I just felt like it had something different about it. I gave that house a 10. I know.
Kapow!
I went right in.
So that's an 8, a 9, and a 10.
10.
Giving the total score for Torres Pardon a 27.
Wow.
Goodness me.
Anna held back her score for the eco home in Findhorn.
There's a really great idea at the core of it, and there's obviously love gone into it, but there feels like there's sort of missed opportunities. I gave it a 6. So that's a 6, a 7, and a 6, which means that ILA scores in total 19.
And finally, with Ballone Castle near Tain, Michael reveals his score.
I loved it. I'm just totally hook, line and sinker. That is home of the century for me. I gave Ballone Castle a 10.
Wow.
So that's an 8, a 10, and another 10, which gives the castle a 28.
Result for the castle?
So it's going to be a really strong contender in the final.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a magical contribution, isn't it? So unique.
A total one-off. I fell in love with it too.
Ballone Castle is our winner this time, but who will join them in the final and claim the title Scotland's Home of the Year?